Zoomage. Zoomage. All right. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. It is Friday, the Lashawan Qadash class, which is the Holy Tongue. Where we get into it, breaking it down line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little, there a little, getting into the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Using external references to back up and support interiorly what's in the Bible. So we're gonna start off the class like we start off every class with the Hebrew alphabet. Repeat after me. Ah. 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 Ba. Ga. Ga. Da. Da. Ha. Ha. Wa. Wa. Za. Za. Ha. Ha. Ta. Ta. Ya. Ya. Ka. Ka. La. La. Ma. Ma. Na. Na. Sa. Sa. I. Pa. Pa. Tza. Tza. Qua. Qua. Ra. Ra. Sha. Sha. And the. All right. Let's get back to the board. Okay, zoom out a bit. Bam. All right. So we're gonna pick up where we left off last week. Oh man, you didn't get the one with the clickers on them, man.
I didn't see it. I don't know.
Yeah, they ain't here. Them the live ones, man, the one with the clickers on them. Yeah, he's right here. Yeah, clickers. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we gonna pick up. See, I don't need green. Black, red, blue. That should suffice. All right. We're gonna pick up what we left off last week. Breaking down not only the Semitic origins in the names of the original names of the regions of America, but also bringing out the ties of the names in Hebrew, right? When I say the original names and the origins of the regions, we're talking about the tribal names, right? Because originally the Americas were broken up tribally, okay? And these regions were known by those names, right? Even though a lot of these people have been since removed and put on reservations. You know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, like one of the ones we're going to go over today is the Kickapoo or Kickapoo. They've been relocated from the Great Lakes area to a reservation here in Texas, right? But the reason why you know where they came from because Kickapoo River is still in the Great Lakes area. Okay, all right. So we're gonna get into those origins, those names. I'm gonna put back up on the board. I'm gonna put back up on the board where the name America came from. All right. So first thing that you have to know is, let's see, origins of America. All right. So just to put back up on the board, for those that just tuned in that weren't here last week, the original name of this land was Mary, right? Okay, or Mary, and they dropped the um, and they would just call the people that lived in this land Americans, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put that back up on the board because that's what we're gonna be talking about. Uh, the land of the Americans, right? And that was the original name was spelled this way: Mary Khan, all right, or Mary Khan, all right, or America, all right. So the Hebrew origins of this word is a Hebrew word, all right. That Hebrew word is all right. It translates to uh, Mari Kahan, right? Uh, which means the land of Mary. Oh, you were read. Eloquent priest. All right. So just want orange and red. These are orange. All right. Eloquent priest. All right. Strong's Concordance number H 566. Right. And you know this. I mean, when you look this up, all right, cons, right? Uh, that word means priest, right? Okay, that is an old word that means priest. The derivative is actually a Hebrew word. It comes from kahan, right? So a married cons, right, are eloquent priests. So America is the land of eloquent priests. All right. So we're going to pick up where we left off last week. We went over the different regions. We did the Mobilans, we did the Algonquins, we did the Canadians, we did the Dakotas, we did the Shoshone, we did the Comanche, uh, we did the Ottabalans, uh, we did the Hurons. Right now, today we're going to go over the tribes that reside in these areas, right? And for those that are watching online, I'll post the map, right? This is the map that we've been using, right? This is the map from Aboriginal America, the Indian nations, right? You can Google this. This is a map that comes from the Smithsonian, right? Okay. So the tribes that we're going to go over today are the tribes that come from the Algonquin land, and we're going to do a couple from the Mobilan area. All right. Okay. So the first one that we're going to go over today is Miami. All right. Okay. Now, this is what you know it as today, right? But the original way that this was spelled, which is going to blow your mind because it almost looks Hebrew. It really is Hebrew, all right? It was spelled Mayan Ami. All right, okay. Now we're going to break down this word in the Hebrew form, all right? So, I mean, just off top, Mayan, all right? Okay, so let me go ahead and write this in Hebrew real quick. be Mayamaya. All right, Mayamaya. All right. So this word, even here, is broken down into two words. All right. So we know off top, because most of y'all have been in this Hebrew class for a very long time, right? What does Mayan mean?
Liver.
A liver.
I was just thinking. I'm thinking of the prayer. It's in the Holy Prayer.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Mayan Rai. Oh, now it's Mayan. Gosh.
All right. So let me go to the two. Letter for you. Yep, yeah, so I give you Strong's concordance number. So, all right, I wrote it wrong. My bad, it's lucky. I'll keep that. I wrote this wrong, but I'll keep that because Mayan is a Hebrew word, which is interesting. But okay, I wrote it wrong. So I'm gonna keep this as a point of reference. All right. It's actually Salakia.
It's like if I could, sir. It's in the prayer it says I was shy now Mayan Rai Kaya.
Right.
That's down deliver us from evil.
All right. So we have uh, I'm yeah. And up here I had Yun. I'm. Yeah. All right. Okay. So here we have a prefix, right? And we know from our prefixes, ma means what?
From.
All right. Of or from. Yeah, sometimes. We also have a suffix, right? Which is ya. What does ya mean?
My.
My. All right. And I'm, Strong's Concordance number is H 5972. Means people or tribe. All right. So Miami, right, or Miami loosely translates to of my people or of my tribe. All right. Now, going back to here, my yun, I'm a yah, right? Basically, how the original name was spelled. All right. So my yun, all right, in the Hebrew Strong's Concordance number is 4H4327, which means a kind or species. All right. And we know that I'm, all right, means people or tribe. And then yah means mine, right? So it still means the same thing, right? My species of people or tribe, right? Um, of my people or tribe, right? So actually, either way you break it down, it means the same thing, right? Okay. All right. And they are also in the Algonquin area. The next one that we're going to do is the Ottawas. next we have the Ottawas, right? Hebrew origin or closeness to that word would be almost what or what? Ottawa. All right. Okay. This word breaks down into all right. So from what you can see, could this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both?
Prefix.
All right. What's the prefix? All right. What does mean as a prefix?
I am.
All right. I or I am. All right. And then Tawa, Strong's Concordance number is H2894, which means to sweep away. All right. And coincidentally, right, these are all supposed to be the 10 tribes, right, that that fled in the book of Second Esdras, that went to serve our God in the land that no man had ever known, right? And as we've gone through all of these names either have a, a biblical connotation, meaning, or their names directly translates to the region in which they dwell in from a Hebrew standpoint. All right. The next one that we have is the Chippewa. Chippewa. right. All right. We have Kapawa. Oh, let me add the. All right. Cop. Strong's concordance number. H 3709. Iowa H 5754. All right. Cop means hand or power. And then Iowa means to overthrow. All right. So the hand that overthrows or the power that overthrows. All right. So we have the Miami tribe breakdown right here, the Ottawas and the Chippewas. All right. Sorry, Chippewa. Just a whole minute on here. All right. So take a picture of this, copy it down for your records. Didn't nobody have no questions online. All right, cool. All right. All right, we're gonna go on to the next ones. All right, we only got 3 more to do to complete from what we went over last week. All right. All right. Next one we're gonna do is the kicker power or kicker pool. right, so we have cock for all. All right, Strong's concordance number for cock is H3581. For R, H6285. All right, so cock, all right, literally translates to a large lizard. All right, and for R, all right, means direction. All right, now I'm gonna show you what's so heavy about this name. Let me pull it up. Online. River. I go to share screen, go to window. Uh, know what I'm gonna do.
here. Share.
All right. Okay. So if you look online, all right. So Kikapow or Kakpaa means a large lizard direction. All right. The Kikapow River literally looks like a winding lizard snake. Literally. Right. So the area where the Kikapow dwelt in, right? It's I'll use green. All right. It's right here. Right where I got that little squiggly going from the bottom of I think that's Lake Michigan. All right. And this is the Mississippi right here, right? And the Kikapow River literally, like if you look online, you'll see it. It looks like a large lizard serpent, right? So you're seeing how their names in Hebrew literally translate to the region in which that they stay in. You know what I'm saying? All right. Boom. All right. Okay.
It's like I have a question.
Go ahead.
Back to the YAHANNA.
Mhm.
Somebody said, does that word Mayan does that correlate to the Mayan
Yeah.
population?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That whole area, that whole area is the Mobilians, right? So, um, that's those are known as the mound builders, and their descendants go all the way back to the Mayan Empire.
Okay. Okay.
All right, all right. So the next tribe that we're going to do is Illinois.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Bet you didn't even know that that was a Native American tribe. Huh?
I did, so they don't have these stinky onion.
Sticky onion.
I heard that it, because it was back then it was a land of onions. And, that might not be correct, but I heard that from somebody in the world.
All right. So we got the tribe of Illinois. All right. We know where the Illinoisans are. We got Illinoisan in here right now.
Right. gas, something like that.
Real talk. And what's crazy is this word is straight Hebrew. Bro, when I be researching stuff, bro, it be blowing my mind.
Right. Like I remember you saying like the Mobilian area.
Mm-hmm.
That's I guess what the Reubenites were correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Simeonites would be uh, the Algonquin.
Mm-hmm. Some of them are in there. All right. Look at this. All the yes. You know what I'm saying? It's literally damn near Illinois. All right. So we got Isle, Strong's Concordance number H 59223. Nayus H 5211. All right. Isle means a yoke, and Nayus means refuge or refugee.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Does that name have something to do with the Trail of Tears?
It has to do with a couple of things. Refugee, refuge, and fugitive. All right. So, al nayas, right, means a yoke refuge, right, or a yoke of refugees, or a yoke of fugitives, right. All right. So basically, this is an area just like anywhere else. People escaped, no matter what tribe you from. If you was a slave, right, they would accept you into the band, into the tribe, right? It's almost like the law of the land. The law where, let's say, like if you were a murderer or something like that or whatever, and it's like an accident murder. So you would go to the land of refuge, right? So you wouldn't be murdered. That land for us was Nazareth, right? That's why when the Pharisees wrote up on Christ, he's like, is this not Christ of Nazareth? I mean, is this not Yahweh Shah of Nazareth? Does anything good come out of Nazareth?
Right.
Is it what nothing but killers and thieves there? People that came there so they wouldn't have to, get the law exercised on them. And when they got there, they had to take a Nazarite vow. But these was hardened criminals that lived there. You know what I'm saying? This is the hoodest of the hood. You feel me? Right? So you have Illinois on the yes, right? Almost word for word, right? It is a place of refuge or refugees or fugitives. And the way them brothers living up there showed damn near like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right. We got one more that we gonna do. Close out these trials we're doing. I might have a couple more next week. We have the Choctaw, right? All right. Also known as, in the actual original name is actually it's actually the Hebrew word. All right. The Choctaw originally known as the Chata. All right. Um, all right. And this word is Hata, right? And we went over this word last week when we did the Dakotas, right? Which is the Hata, right? Hata literally translates to wheat. Ironically, the two largest producers of wheat for the entire United States are the Great Plains area, which is where the Dakotas chieftain region is, and Alabama, where the Choctaws are. Those are the two greatest producers of wheat for the entire United States, right? Coincidentally, Dakota, right, as we brought out last week, is the Hata, right? And then Choctaw is Chata. You know what I'm saying? It's the exact same word. You know what I'm saying? They both lived in regions of vast wheat. All right. Okay. So we're gonna stop here. We'll probably do maybe 5 more next week, and then we'll close out this chapter dealing with the origins of the Americas, or the Americans, or Americans, the land of eloquent priests. All right. So with that, make sure we don't have any questions. All right. If you're online, you can always be kind, rewind, take a picture of this for your notes. So whenever somebody tries to tell you that there's no Hebrew origins in America, you can call bullshit.
Right.
All right. So with that, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Shah, Barakadam to the brothers. And Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Elathan, Ba'ashem.